Hi everyone, just a quick video today feeding the cattle. Done some of it, and the cattle that I did a video of on the rape the other day, they are now shut in, but they do go out every day to eat the rape, but they're no longer sort of outfield at night. It's just got too wet now. We've had quite a lot of rain since the frost the other day. The rape has survived and it's looking alright. This is for the cattle on the green crop. Here they are, they're just waiting here at the gate now. It's rather muddy down there. They're living out in a shed now out the back, so we put their troughs here to draw them out of the field every day. They're having approximately 2 kilos a head of rolled barley a day, so it's not a massive amount, but a good feed of that. So that's about, well, in old terms, that's about just under 4.5 pounds a head. They have mineral licks as well, so hopefully all their needs are met. They're eating straw, the rape and this rolled barley, and as I say, the mineral licks. Their diet hasn't changed since they've come in, it's just they're in now instead of lying outside. Right, let's let them in. They are on rations today. I didn't have enough corn to give them the usual amount, so I had to cut them down a little bit because I wanted to get them fed this morning, and I have to mill corn this afternoon, so that's my job after lunch. Then they'll be back up to their usual amount again tomorrow. What have we got to do here today? I've got this year's calves up the end, so they've got to have their corn in a minute and a bale of straw. I'll push the silage up there a bit and put another bale in for them. Got dry cows in there. They were bedded up yesterday, so I'll have a look and have a proper look in a minute, check their water and make sure that they don't need bedding up again today. Hopefully they won't. And some more dry cows in here. They will need bedding up today, and they need a bale of hay. Do a lot of the feeding up with the old Massey Ferguson 165. My father and grandfather bought that new back in 1976. It's one of the last ones, but we've got a few little jobs to do to it. It's just had a new clutch, and we bought a new clutch pedal for it the other day. I'll do a little video of changing that. We've got to get a circlip and a few other bits and pieces, but it's a bit worn. But yeah, so we do use this tractor to do the feeding because I don't want to get the new one in slurry and stuff if I can help it. Well, obviously we use that one for cleaning out all the dung and sort of other jobs, but to actually go in the sheds with the cattle, we use this one, and we put all the bales round, and it's ideal really. We use the other tractor as well, the 4220, for transport box bit, carrying the corn around, but we have been carrying it around on a fork lately. But yeah, so right, I'll get on with this and film a bit as I go. That's that lot bedded up. They're just finishing off their barley, looking better. A few there coughing, but I've not had any trouble with virus pneumonia or anything like that. We don't vaccinate for it. As I say, we don't really get much trouble because they aren't under much stress. By the time they're weaned, the cows aren't milking much anyway, but we're quite pleased how they're looking. There's a couple of well, 3 Angus ones in here. They were AI calves. We didn't have a new bull, or didn't buy a younger bull this year. We just used AI on the heifers, and a couple of Belgian blues there that we bought to go on buckets, because we had a calf that had to be bucket fed because the mother went away as an inconclusive reactor. So she was twice an inconclusive, so she had to go on the second test, but she was meant to go before she calved, but we decided to keep her until after she calved, and then we bought those 2 to go with her calf. Next door, they're all right in there, they're clean enough for today. Got bucket licks for them, minerals. Yes, that's good, that's them done. They won't need bedding up now tomorrow. We got the reading of our TB test tomorrow, so fingers crossed they go clear, but I'm not holding my breath. We let the cows out to bed them up just for safety, really. The calves, we do go in to bed them up with them in there, usually when they're eating their corn, but even they run round a little bit. We haven't got a straw chopper, but it would be nice. We'll have to see what happens for next winter. So these cows, we picked these off separate because these are a bit thinner, so they're having better quality feed. We don't give the cows any cereal, so we worry about them calving next year, because we don't generally get any calving problems, and we sort of study the bulls quite carefully to make sure they're easy calving. And as I say, we don't give them any cereal, but these are having good quality silage, and they've got good silage in front of them all the time, whereas the ones that are in better condition, they are having straw with their silage as well, because we're rationing them a bit, because they're sort of putting on weight, so we don't want them to get too fat. That's everything all fed out here. It's a couple of sheds indoors, I did them earlier, so that's all the feeding up done for today. We'll check the sheep first and then do the cattle after. So normally there's 2 of us doing all this, me and my father, but he's away today, so gave me a bit of a chance to film this and just show you what we're doing, really. These are eating lucerne. This was some of the first cut lucerne. You sort of see it in it. Some of it's a bit stemmy, but we did have them on the second cut, but the quality was a bit too high, really, and they were getting they were scouring on it, so we've got them on this now. But they go mad after it. They had stuff left here anyway, and I put some over there in the corn trough just so they can all get some. But like I say, they hadn't run out this morning, but just want to have some of the fresh stuff. Right, so thank you for watching. I'll do a bit, I've got to put some fodder beet out later, so I might turn the camera on for that and just show you what I'm doing with that. Last job of the day, I've been milling some grain for the cattle, so just put some fodder beet out for the sheep now, and that'll be it for today. I was saying earlier on that we don't use this tractor for like going in and out of the cattle sheds. Just don't want to get sort of slurry all over it, and it's there as a backup if the other one can't do it for any reason. But it's nice not to have to use it. Getting in and out of it, filthy clothes and stuff all the time. Use it for sort of jobs like this, but we ended up with quite a bit of grass through the autumn, and well, there's a bit now. Some of the ewes are on, but because that cold weather has suddenly gone from having plenty to not a lot again. So we're gonna, these sheep here are our lambs to sell, and we're gonna give the sheep, our ewe lambs, we bought some mule ewe lambs to run for the winter, and then they'll come into the flock next year. So we're going to give them some fodder beet as well, to just so they've got plenty to eat. Right, this I think will be my last video for this year. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope you all have a good Christmas and Happy New Year, and I'll be back with another video in the new year, so I'll see you then.